Okay, Harry. There's only one way that I'm gonna find out what really happened to Jazz. I mean, like, Jamie O'Keefe is gonna be a wealth of information on the subject, yeah, right. I mean, with that election date hanging over his head, the last thing he wants is for yours truly to start nosing around. But there has to be some kind of record, you know? Death certificate, obituary, news report, something. Unless they buried that too. Little White Rabbit, what are you trying to tell me? Deep Throat is leading me, and just maybe this little white rabbit is my guide.
I förra avsnittet av Ocean Ave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get set up.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just thought I saw something.
Move over.
You know what? You can have this whole bench to yourself because I'm leaving.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Well, I was trying to be nice and friendly.
Oh, what a shocker.
Have a good sweat, okay?
Thank you, ma'am. I certainly will.
And don't call me ma'am.
I'm good for Lucas. He and Gabby, they're just, they're so totally wrong for each other. I'm just trying to save them. That's what I'm doing. I'm saving them.
Spare them the heartbreak of finding out the good old-fashioned way? Understood.
You feel okay?
Yeah, you know, everyone's gonna wonder where we are.
Yeah, I left my cell phone in the car.
So did I. I don't know why I keep on doing that.
You're still cold.
No, I'm fine.
Sure.
You would not believe the room they put me in. I mean, it was like one of those rooms from those little horror movies where the virgin gets it first. And the filth was disgusting. I mean, you'd think after going to the same school for 10 years, they'd know I have sensitive skin. This room is like a palace compared to mine.
Did you need something, Lindy?
Well, I just thought maybe we could bunk together.
I don't think that would be such a good idea.
Martin, you look terrible.
Well, thank you, Catherine. I needed to hear that.
Trebley, it's time to walk the dog. Oh, and be a dear and go fix us some hot tea. Earl Grey, I think, would be soothing.
It's going to take a lot more than tea to soothe this.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't think I'll be able to make the loan payment this Friday.
Miss Tate, it's a little late for a story, isn't it?
Oh, it's never too late for that, Detective. Can I run something by you?
Look, I really appreciate that you want to check out your information before you go to press, but the department does have a PR person for that, okay?
Oh, I don't think they would know anything about this.
Look, I really can't get involved in your so-called investigations, Miss Tate. I'm sorry.
At least you could be a little open-minded, you know. Maybe I could help you.
I seriously doubt that.
Oh, that's really open-minded.
Look, I don't want to be rude here, but you're kind of asking for it, don't you think?
All I'm asking for is 5 minutes. What have you got to lose? 5 minutes.
Okay. What exactly do you want?
Okay. I want to be on the same page. I want to share information. It's the only way you're going to buttonhole the killer.
It's open, Lucas.
Surprise.
What are you doing here, Ian? Get out! Now Lucas come in any minute.
Miss Tate, there is no way I'm sharing police information with you or anyone else. I'm sorry. Now, if you excuse me.
Not even if it helps you find a killer?
We've got a whole police force here trained to do just that. Now, why not let us do our jobs,
Because you're not focusing on the source.
Miss Tate, it's getting late. Okay, and I'm about to pack it in for the night. I suggest you do the same.
Does the date November 1st, 1977 mean anything?
No! Why would it?
Because that's the night your mother disappeared.
So you've been talking to my brother, huh? Are you the one that's got him all riled up about it?
Will you just listen? On November 1st, 1977, Jack Hamilton missed a big deal rally 4 days before the election.
So what's that got to do with my mother?
Also on that day, Jazz DeGeese was killed and your mother disappeared, never to be heard or seen from again. Sounds like a soap opera.
Am I supposed to be seeing a connection here? Please, tell me.
Your dad was in charge of the Jazz case along with his partner, Oliver Jones.
Yeah. So?
So I think there was a cover-up.
What the hell are you doing here?
Ian, leave, for God's sake!
Well, that's pretty rude. Here, I thought you might be lonely.
Look, if Lucas walks through that door and finds you here, it's just
Tracy, it's not gonna happen. At least not tonight. I'm sorry to throw a curve into your plans.
What are you talking about?
Well, in case you haven't noticed, in between your little plotting sessions, we're in a minor tropical depression. There's a flood watch till morning.
Yeah, so what, Ian? So what?
So, Gabby and Lucas are definitely not coming home tonight. All the roads are blocked.
I don't believe you, okay? I'm sorry.
Well, call the front desk.
Damn. I don't believe this is happening.
Chrissy, look, you still have me. You have this fine bottle of champagne.
Ian, seriously, do you realize what this means? Lucas and Gabby are by themselves. All night long. Oh my God, Ian, what are we gonna do about this? By themselves, do you get it?
Yeah, forget about them. We'll just enjoy the night together.
Don't even go there.
No. You're the one who's not going anywhere.
Why can't I stay in here?
Why would you want to?
I don't know. I just guess I thought.
Well, you guessed wrong. Lindy, what did you expect? You've ignored me since school started, and what, you thought that now I would be, like, honored to actually hang out with you again?
Okay, but you can be a little easy on me. I mean, you have a huge room here. You only have one bag, and it's not like you need the space.
Oh, and I do need you. Is that it?
Can you do me a favor and drop the attitude? I just assumed that since...
Like always, Lindy, you assume too much.
Lena, one of the only things I counted on was that we could be close again.
Close? We were never close, Lindy.
That's really mean, Elena.
Lindy, if you want to be somebody's friend, and I mean a real friend, you have to learn to, give a little. All you do is take.
What is that supposed to mean?
Listen, I was always there for you. All you were ever concerned was about yourself. Even right now, all you're worried about is yourself. About how you don't like your room.
No, maybe I just thought you wanted some company.
Right. And that's why you haven't asked me once. Not once. How things are going between me and Alex since Eva's been in town.
Well, so how are things going with you and Alex since Eva's...
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're just mocking me.
I'm not doing that.
You could care less. And that is exactly why I don't care about your little room problem.
Please, Elena, I cannot stay in that awful room.
Then tell Mr. Ryan it doesn't meet with your high expectations.
I can't.
Why not?
Because that's not why I can't do it. I just don't want to be alone.
Hey.
Hey.
Everybody's getting together in the main room to tell some ghost stories.
Sounds like fun.
I've called in every favor I can think of. Money's just tight. Nobody's got any excess cash flow.
This is all Will's fault. If he hadn't botched the packaging on Millennia, well, then we wouldn't be in this position. You know it's the truth. Why do you keep covering for him?
But this isn't the time to point fingers, Catherine. I need a solution
Well,
here.
I can think of two solutions that would help your bottom line and your life. Get rid of Gabby and Will. They're dragging the company down.
They're not the problem. Roberto's the problem. He wants to gain control of Devon, plain and simple.
Well, that is not going to happen.
Unless I come up with the money by Friday, what do you think he's going to do? Huh? Tell me, that's okay. Take another week. No. He's going to ask for the entire loan, and if I can't make that payment, he's going to take the company.
We won't let him do that.
Well, unless we have a couple of $1 million in a shoebox somewhere, that's exactly what he's going to do.
That's right to sit there. Don't help me.
Gee, unfortunately, I forgot my tool belt. Silly me.
Fine. Just make fun of me. You know, at least I'm trying to do something positive here.
Right. Trying to open a wooden door with a nail file is definitely a positive outlay of energy.
Why'd you have to come in here?
Hey, you know what? You should be thanking me, because otherwise you'd be locked in here by your lonesome.
Yes, I would.
Oh, come on, Bella. It's not that bad. At least we're talking.
Well, maybe I just don't see that as an improvement.
Tell me something.
What?
I don't know. Anything? Story of your life?
It's not really very interesting.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think there's definitely some big, dark secret hiding. Ow! I think beginning with the questions that reporter was asking you about, when was it, 1977?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how happy I am that I gave Michael back his engagement ring.
That's
Right. I forgot you were an engaged woman.
Was? You know, this is weird.
I thought it was amazing.
I thought it was amazing too. I mean, us, after everything we've been through, I thought we'd end up hating each other.
I can never hate you, Gabby.
I can never hate you either. I was just so scared.
What?
Tonight, being here, away from everything and everyone. Oh, it's wonderful. It's like nothing else matters, you know?
Well, tonight, nothing else does.
I'm not going to ask you nicely again to leave, Miss Tate.
Hold your horses, Commissioner. I'm just here on a fact-finding mission.
I think we're through here, Miss Tate, so if you please.
You know, I'm getting a funny feeling that you guys are trying to cover something up.
All I'm trying to do is get home for the night. Now, if you'd be so kind as to get out of my face, maybe I could do that.
Not a problem, Commissioner. I just want to know why, on the same night that Jazz DeGeese got killed, your wife disappeared.
My wife is none of your business. Simple translation, lady. I sure as hell better not see a word of this in that AM rag of yours.
I think you'd better go, Miss Tate.
Didn't your wife work out of Miami Models back in the 70s, Commissioner?
What of it?
Well, so did Jazz DeGeese. And don't you think it's a little odd that the same night that Jazz DeGeese gets killed, your wife disappears?
All right, out of here now.
I'll take care
Is
of
your
it.
wife dead, Commissioner?
You better shut up, lady.
Oh, are you gonna get rid of me? Is that what happened that night? You had to get rid of those women?
Get her out of here now, Tommy! Get her out of here now!
You know, you have a little problem with your temper.
Out of here, Miss
What
Tate!
maybe you're watching the wrong kind of movies or something.
Out of here!
What the hell was that about?
I've been trying to get you alone ever since we got here.
What about the ghost stories?
They can wait. I just wanted you to know that I missed you. And I'm really glad we're gonna have this time away together.
That sounds great and all, Alex, but I still feel kind of awkward.
Why?
Because of... You know why. Eva. Alex, I'm not her.
I never thought you were.
I can't do this right now.
That's when I went to Italy in 1977.
With Antonio?
Yeah, I started my modeling career.
But I thought you worked for Miami Models.
As a receptionist for a little while, yeah.
Huh. My mom worked there as a receptionist just a few years before that. She always wanted to be a model. She sure was pretty enough.
Well, then what happened?
She got a job at Devon as Martin's assistant. Money was pretty tight. We had a lot of medical bills.
Why was she ill?
No, I was. I was born with this really severe birthmark on my face. And my mom used to drag me around from specialist to specialist to see if she could find somebody who might be able to remove it. But nobody would even try.
Well, then
How'd I?
yeah.
One of Stefan's colleagues, Lars Lindstrom, he was finally able to do it.
So that's how you met Stefan?
Mm-hmm. He assisted on the surgeries. There were about, I don't know, 5 over about a 2-year period.
Well, they certainly did a good job. Can't tell a thing.
Yeah, it made a big difference. You know how kids can be.
Yeah. They can be very cruel.
Yeah.
So how about that other scar?
What do you mean?
The one on the inside, is that gone too? Hey.
I nästa avsnitt av Genève.
Well, since we are sharing somewhat cramped quarters, I think a goodnight kiss would be a nice gesture.
I thought you'd never ask.
Listen, I think we're gonna have to release Jimmy, right?
That scumbag? No way.
No, we may not have a choice. I'm waiting on one more report from the lab on Jade. If everything points to the same guy, we know it couldn't have been Jimmy Ray.
And then, one night, kind of like this one, a bunch of kids just gathering around telling ghost stories, you know? And all of a sudden, there's a noise.
Is that why you're trying to destroy Martin? Is it about Alicia?
No. What's done cannot be undone, Catherine.
Martin had nothing to do with Alicia's accident. I know that for a fact.
And how do you know that for a fact?
Because I had them followed.